Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Orange again, and yes, I'm still on the little crackly eye touch, but we are back for some more fairy tale. And I'm planning. My original intention for this is for it to be a two-parter, episode 33 and 34. But I got another comment saying it should be another three-parter. So at the end of 34, we'll see if I want to add another one in there. Another reason is because I'm filming this on Wednesday, which is just a little bit better than Thursday, but not by much. So, yeah, I'm also a little stuffed up. So if you hear me sniffling or like maybe a sneeze or two in the video, that's the reason why. But anyway, not much has happened so far in real life. So it's just going to be fairy tale recap. END is sort of awakened, and Gray and Natsu are having a stupid little fight, which Urza thankfully broke up. Makarov is finally, well, I keep saying finally, he's dead, and for real this time, no fake ass or anything. He's fairy law. He used fairy law to wipe out about 70-ish more percent of the Alvarez army. Still 30% left, but I mean, it's better than the 70 or 100% anyway. And fairy law uses a lot of energy, and Makarov, for him being an old man, what, like over 100 or something like that now? He's kicked the bucket finally. So, yeah. That's pretty much what's happened. Grace still thinks that Juvia is dead. Same with Natsu. Or, Natsu thinks Lucy is dead. Same situation. That's what I meant. You know what I meant. But yeah. Another thing is that iMovie is going back to his old tricks of desyncing the two videos, because I'm filming this and then I changed the actual frame rate, but it's still desyncing. Like the eye touch is going slower than yeah, it's messing up again. So technology, always fun to fight with. Don't have anything else, so let's start the episode. It looks worse. Whoa, we get strong. Whoa, hey, Mr. Pain, bring it, bring it. I won't let you do as you like. I'll get stronger than you. I've already made up my mind to be so.
How can you do this right now? Please stop.
Oh yeah, yep. Kind of think of it. You made her cry.
She was crying. She looked so weak and fragile. Her voice was trembling with fear. I don't want to see Urza like that. I've always looked up to her as a strong warrior. You made Urza cry! And I'm not gonna let you get away with that!
All right, Urza, bring it on! You're the one who's going down this time!
I hope she knows that her friends are 10 times better than any armor. We'll make sure she never cries again.
Look at the person in front of you and tell me. Is he your enemy? Or your friend?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, come on. Pleasure and pain.
I don't know what happened, but you can't let some fleeting emotion consume you.
Is it tilted
We've
now?
grown up together.
Or is it just at
Have you
an
forgotten
angle?
our history?
It's like sometimes you forget how good of friends they are.
Hide your anger. Listen to me.
It's perfectly fine to fight from time to time. If you're being true to yourself and following your beliefs, conflicts are bound to happen. And if it comes to a clash of spirits, make sure your actions are rooted in respect. Violence must not be fueled by hate and spite for those with whom you share a bond. That's what a guild is all about. Never forget.
Never forget. I love you both unconditionally. And I mean that from the very bottom of my heart.
Which is underneath those D cups. Minimum, anyway. Making jokes again.
Gray, my darling! You're not dreaming! Wendy nursed me back to health. I'm okay now.
Okay, might be taking it a little far. Natsu and Ursa seem fine too.
Juvia.
My love!
And there she goes.
No, what happened? Clearly, their recklessness caught up with them.
I was so worried about you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Natsu!
Hey, buddy.
Ursa, do you know what caused that bright light in the sky earlier? Huh?
Is that the... Alright, who are they fighting? Okay, that makes sense.
This is insane. We don't even begin to compare to him. How can one man wield so much power?
He's strong, but I can hear his moves before he makes them!
I can also hear your moves. You can't disguise them.
You're not fast enough!
Yep, he is.
Too slow.
Spiral pain!
An interesting spell indeed. That's why I mastered it many years ago.
There must be a way.
I like
Yeah, you could treat Natsu ASAP. And Gray. And Juvia, too. Hi.
Get down now!
Oof. Who's that? Oh, is it Irene?
It's been such a long time. Hello, Ursa.
You know this person?
I don't. Tell me who you are.
It's weird. They look really similar.
Who am I? One could say I'm you, Ursa. And you are me.
What?
Seems we've won.
They're disappearing.
Honestly, they were dead when the fight began. So I'm not certain if we beat them or the one controlling them was defeated. But either way, it's a victory.
That blinding light we saw. Do you know what it was?
It's fairy law. That's Makarov's most powerful spell. Its purpose is to obliterate anybody who the caster sees as their enemy. It's a good thing we made amends with Fairy Tail before all this happened. Whoa! All those bad guys just collapsed out of nowhere!
I think so, too.
I
I'm not sure who was able to pull that off, but it looks like we're safe for now, big sister.
I thought I told you I'm not your sister.
That was quite the spectacle to behold.
It's
So many of our men
Blackland?
gone in one brilliant flash of light. Therefore, if I ever want to face my father again, I must repay this in kind.
Is he like an angel?
Oh yeah, I think so too.
He's another one of the 12. I'm absolutely positive.
That's so. You really think you can take on both of us, do you? Then you're a fool.
Don't forget, I'm here for backup!
Me too!
yeah. What magic does Angel use now?
I intend to repay everyone. Meaning, all who oppose us will be subjected to my punishment.
It's blinding!
May your spirits of pure white into the heavens take flight.
What's wrong, Sorino?
What is this?
All right, that shot right there.
I can't take it.
It's only affecting the women.
Milady.
No, don't. Please, don't touch me.
Oh no.
Oh, it's getting him too now.
What's happening? Well, this isn't good.
Understatement right there. I already used that for an in thing.
Oh, wow! This is crazy!
No, we have to fight it!
I don't think I can!
Is it like pleasure that becomes so intense that it becomes like pain?
What's happening to you? This magic is strange. I don't understand it. Only the adults are affected. No. Wait. Some people are perfectly fine. What's going on here?
Oh, there goes Mavis.
I feel so strange. So good. There's nothing I can do. It's taking over.
Gildarts.
Gildarts! What the hell's happening to you? Shake it off.
Well, whatever your creepy thing is right now, this is
I
not
was gonna say, yeah, that's a punchable face. Well, once again,
Larcade's doing that godforsaken spell of his.
You and I share quite a lot. More than you could ever imagine.
oh, well, it's not discriminatory.
Damned Larcade.
Larcade.
You need to get all the wounded to safety right this instant.
Yeah, right. Aye, aye. But what about you, Ursa?
I want to know what she means. I need to find out the truth.
I can help you fight.
Wendy!
Imbuement magic.
Oh,
I
and
find
Shen.
it hard to believe that not a single one of you was affected by Larcade's spell. I'll have to fight through it.
Please stop, Larcade. Right now. You're harming your allies, too. That was not my intention. Forgive me.
What kind of magic is this?
Why did it only affect her?
Too much.
My magic is rooted in pleasure, and all those who have tasted it cannot escape its grip. Relentless pleasure sounds like a gift, doesn't it? But too much is dangerous.
Open! Divine Gate of the Two Fish!
In fact, it can be fatal. It seems that you've been kept in the dark of ignorance, but I will share the light of pleasure and pain with you.
And of course it had to be tentacles.
What's happening? I feel so bad! Never mind, I'm feeling real good now.
Yeah, I think so too. We have to keep ourselves together. Don't give in to it.
It has to be tentacles. Why? Alright, who's that?
All this talk about light and
No,
pleasure,
Kagura.
and yet still you're partnered with Zareth.
Kagura, you're here.
I'm afraid you don't understand. He's much more than that to me. My father.
How does that work?
How could this happen? We've been annihilated. By one man.
I've heard that you once worshipped His Majesty. Knowing his power, why would you ever choose to fight him?
Because I saw the light. The radiance of a heart that could brighten my darkness.
So, light is good, and darkness is evil? How simple-minded. His Majesty was once blessed with a son. The boy was born into this world possessing a tremendous power of light.
Seraph had a child?
The lad was unloved, with nary a soul to share his gift. He walked alone, traveling the path where light and darkness meet, until he reached a state of nothingness. Good and evil are not as simple as black and white. If we were to call one thing good in this world, perhaps that would be love.
Come on. I have to get up. Ursa is in danger. I have to find her.
You're telling me you're Zareth's son?
Indeed, my father is Zareth Dragneel, and my name is Larcade Dragneel.
Wait, that's Natsu's last name, isn't it?
As a matter of fact, it is. Natsu is my father's younger brother, which would in turn mean that he's my uncle.
What? That's insane!
I was rather looking forward to meeting him during this battle. After all, father seems to care much more about him than he ever has about me. So naturally, I want him to die!
They're blades of light!
You think you can talk down to us from on high? Get down here!
No.
Kagura!
And now you must learn the taste of pleasure and pain. These primal instincts you can't deny.
Try and resist it with all your might! Kagura!
She bit through her own tongue, escaped the pleasure by inflicting pain on herself. She's fast.
Your magic's incredibly vulgar.
She's preparing her unstoppable technique!
You could say the same for my grudge sword's thirst for blood. Arch enemy!
It's not gonna work.
He stopped my sword with his bare hands.
You have the wrong idea. You can't hold all the 12 to the same standard of the ones you've defeated so far. No, I, Irene, and August aren't like the rest. I love that look on your face. It's rare to see someone caught between defiance and resignation.
Is the sword gonna break?
Fear not. For eventually this pain will give way to ultimate pleasure. You were fierce earlier, and you referred to the magic I wield as vulgar. I concede that may be true to a certain degree. But if you look, you'll find there's love in it. It allows you to die without feeling any pain. May your spirit of pure white into the heavens take flight.
I'm scared, Lecter.
Enjoy it for now. Your pleasure will become so intense you'll be begging for it to stop.
It's like already begging for it to stop.
And now, your death will be filled with pure bliss.
His Majesty's child. Perhaps the only one who can beat him. Is his mother.
Did what? That has to be a fake out because Mavis clearly. Yeah, no. That can't be right. You know, because Mavis clearly. All right. Let's move on to 34. This probably will be a three-parter, just because.
May your spirit of pure white into the heavens take flight. Enjoy it for now. Your pleasure will become so intense you'll be begging for it to stop. And now, your death will be filled with pure bliss.
Whoa, we get strong. Whoa, hey, Mr. Pain, bring it. Mr. Pain, and where's Mr. Pleasure? And you, I've already made up my mind to be so. Is she using some sort of potions or anything? Because she doesn't have magic, because she's from Edelis and they don't have magic, so. Or ether nano in their bloodstreams, so. Huh. Oh, she's shrinking the nut tumor.
These two have serious injuries.
No kidding.
But they should pull through.
Luckily, I was able to shrink their wounds.
That's great. Thanks a lot.
And if it weren't for Wendy, we could have lost Juvia.
The main concern is with Natsu.
Earlier, I could shrink the mass inside of him.
But now?
But my magic seems to have lost its effect on it. Whatever that is, I'm not powerful enough to counteract it.
That's quite alarming, considering we've seen you shrink an entire island down to the size of a pebble.
I wonder what could possibly be that resistant. It boggles the mind.
He was immune to the time-stopping spell, and flew into a violent rage when it was cast. I hate to admit it, but I'm completely at a loss.
He's a demon. That's the only way to truly describe him.
A demon. E-N-D.
Natsu's mind.
You're wrong about Natsu! That's a lie!
And you believe you know him to his very core, do you?
I know him way better than you ever will, I can guarantee you that.
How naive. You can never truly know a person. Even so-called friends have things they keep hidden away from each other. Right, Randy?
I mean, Natsu, he has outbursts and he's kind of hard to work with sometimes. But I have no doubt that he's been honest about who he really is deep down.
She's totally fallen for him.
Seems like it. Oh, grow up, would ya? He's practically the reason I was able to join Fairy Tale in the first place.
And he's steaming. He's smoking hot.
What's happening?
I'm afraid it might be related to that strange mass growing inside of him.
Wake up, Natsu! He's cold! Natsu, come on! Say something! Please! Natsu! Open your eyes! He's not responding! Natsu! Natsu!
Where the hell am I? Wait. Is somebody there?
It's just me, Natsu.
Mind talk.
What do you want?
Calm down, please. All of this is taking place inside your subconscious.
I don't have to listen to this crap! Whoa!
My point is, I'm not really here with you.
Wait, so this is like a dream or something?
In a way. While we're here, I'd like to ask a favor. Do you think you could please call me Big Brother now?
Hell no!
It's the end for you. You will die at any moment. But before it's completely over, I wanted the chance to fill in some of the blanks in your memory.
Say what?
There's quite a bit to go over before the year 777.
I was living with Igniel.
Before even that time. We had a quiet, peaceful family life in a small village. Our
Meet the
mother and
parents.
father were kind and loving. But that idyllic life was shattered in an instant when dragons destroyed our home. Our mother and father were killed, and you perished right alongside them. I vowed to bring you back, and after many years of research and hard work, that became a reality.
Why does Zeref sound different?
END, the ultimate demon. I realize I've shared that story with you before to some degree. You refused to learn to talk or read. I was at my wit's end, so I consulted my friend Igniel. I left you in his care. He'd teach you many things, but most importantly, you'd learn Dragon Slayer magic, so you could one day defeat Acnologia. For that same purpose, Metallicana raised Gagiel, Vice Logia raised Sting, Skiadron raised Rogue, and Grandina raised Little Wendy Marvel. But it seems your memories of this period are a bit fuzzy. Perhaps the Dragon Soul technique is to blame. Do you recall when you first met Gajian? You were always quarreling over something, and countless times Wendy would erupt in tears as she begged you to get along.
Oh, they knew each other.
She has such a caring soul. I'm sure when the others join them, they'll all become great friends.
Sting and Rogue were about the same age as Wendy. They looked up to you and Gajiel like big brothers.
Our dragon parents would get together a few times every year. Luckily, they'd always let us tag along with them and have some fun. To be honest, I don't remember a thing. Not from around that time, at least.
Wait a sec. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm not actually Sting. I'm more like an illusion of him that your mind created, or something like that. In the real world, I'm out there fighting the Alvarez army.
Where did Zeref go?
Well, don't forget, we're inside your mind, Natsu. I imagine you subconsciously replaced him with me.
You're not making any sense, man.
That's alright.
That means that he's not making any sense, which is normal for Natsu.
To what?
Don't you want to know what that thing growing inside you actually is? Well, thanks to Freed's help, I was able to get this far.
I'm going to search for Loxus. Good luck.
Where's Rogue? And Lecter? I hope they're okay. Wait, that smell.
Don't give up. Please. Try to hang in there. I can hardly even think right now.
I mean, that is potent magic that he has.
I know you're out there! We need you!
Sorry I'm late, you guys.
Oh, you made it! I know you'll come for us, buddy! Yay!
What's going on here? Looks to me like you've been giving my guild members a hard time.
What a surprise. Seems yet another fool has decided to join us. If you truly want to hurt me, then try harder.
Be careful, Sting! Don't let that touch you!
He can eat it! White magic, hey!
It tastes kind of funky, but it feels good in some weird way. White magic has no effect on me. After all, I am the White Dragon Slayer.
That answers the question I had a while ago of like what he eats, like white stuff. So I guess white kind of magic then.
What's your deal? Something pisses me off. To make it worse, you smell like Natsu. Why do you and Natsu have the same scent?
Well, according to him, his last name is Dragnail, just like Natsu.
He's told us a lot of things, but I'm not sure we can believe a single word of it. He said that he's Zeref's son, and Natsu is Zeref's younger brother.
I'm having a hard time following it too.
Hold on. It doesn't add up with the way this guy smells. If that's true, he and Natsu having the same scent is weird. I mean, I could sorta see if he smelled like Zeref, but Natsu and Zeref don't really give off the same odor. Everyone's got their own scent. It's not genetic or anything. But not this guy. He smells exactly like Natsu.
Things are not so simple. One could say Natsu is Zeref's child like me.
What did I tell you? Light magic and white magic aren't gonna work on me! Holy Ray!
He needs to place that binding on him.
Nova!
You're a more capable foe than I realized. But still. Famished soul!
Huh?
What's wrong, Sting?
The hunger you feel will be impossible to endure.
Oh man, I'm starving all of a sudden.
Oh. Well, that's not a, oh, that's his little cross thing.
Trying!
You can beat this guy! Just hang in there! You got this!
You look so freaking tasty.
Hey, don't you dare look at me like that.
Yes. Go and eat your fill.
I need meat. My belly is crying.
Come to your senses! You can...
What?
So hungry. I can't take it anymore.
Is she also gonna like
I
that?
feel like I'm gonna starve to death.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Save me some.
Too lewd. I don't know if I should be aroused or weirded out with that. It's like I have the weirdest boner right now.
Hey, Rogue. Are you still able to move?
I can get around somewhat. I think I've taken too much damage to do anything beyond that.
I feel the same. It's like my resources are gone. This battle has taken nearly all the strength I had left in me.
Whoever cast that spell is quite powerful indeed. Milady, are you able to determine their location?
I can definitely sense their power from here. Seems to be coming from that way. You shouldn't go alone. I can come with you.
Please stay. I believe you should remain here.
I can go.
You've taken quite a bit more damage than I have today. In the event that something happens to me, it'd be better for our side if you were to stay behind and avoid the fight.
The world of man is filled with desires. May you devour each other and meet your ruin.
Frosh.
Everybody is super hungry and I am too. But I think I'm gonna wait a little bit for Rogue to come back so we can eat together.
Aw, that's adorable.
I know you're dying of starvation, old pal.
Not like the bite marks.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry, ladies, I don't have any other choice. Sorry, Frosh.
What was the point of that?
This is the only way I can think of to fight my appetite.
But how do you plan to stave off those crippling hunger pangs?
I'm just gonna have to eat you!
Have you forgotten how weak this hunger has made you?
How could I forget? But still!
There's no point in trying.
I'm Sabretooth's master! I gotta save my guild!
Never heard of them before.
Oof.
Why would you bother getting involved in such a fight if you're not a member of Fairy Tale?
Because our guild needs our help right now, and that's what allies do for each other! Because they helped us change for the better. And because I owe it to Natsu!
Don't agonize over owing him. His spirit will be free from concern once he's been released from this world. I have taken on the responsibility of killing him with my own hands.
No.
Milady's territory spell!
Territory? That's space-swapping magic.
Yukino.
Oh, I didn't see you before.
What are you doing? Cut that out this instant!
I just can't help myself. You look
Them
so
thighs.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm not some sort of dinner entree. Please stop.
Wondered where you were.
I don't have enough strength left to fight alongside you. But Milady sent me for delivery. So eat me.
Say what? You mean...
You're hungry, aren't you? So I want you to consume the rest of my magic power.
But I can't eat a different type of magic. It's not gonna work. Might as well try since I'm starving.
I mean, it's been before.
There are
Been done before.
Desires that drive humans. First one is sex. Then there's food. They're all eventually followed by sleep. That is the final desire I shall grant you. The gift of sleep. To be more precise, what I offer is eternal slumber.
I've heard about enough of your crap! And I hate the way you smell. It's burning up the hair in my nostrils.
The fact that a weak, insignificant person has the gall to challenge me makes me want to vomit.
Hey, Rogue. Thanks for the power.
Now go, White Shadow Dragon.
I've got a fire in my belly.
This spell is known as Rest in Peace.
Call it whatever you want. But you're still gonna lose.
Once I've ended your life, Natsu Dragni will be the next one to perish.
Are you trying to get me more fired up? Because whether you like it or not, that's what's happening.
Natsu, come on, just open your eyes. Natsu!
Natsu!
This is bad. His temperature is continuing to drop. If this keeps up...
No! Wake up! Natsu!
Sting absorbs Rogue's power and overwhelms Larcade with a powerful combination of white and shadow magic. But the enemy still unleashes his Rest in Peace spell in an attempt to lull Sting into a slumber from which he can never awake. Can the Master of Sabretooth find a way to combat the irresistible waves of desire washing over him?
Next time,
Sting,
the White Shadow Dragon.
The combined powers form an unbendable iron will.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep this as a two-parter. It might not gel for the next part, but it's gonna be a two-parter for me, at least, just so I have more time to get around it. Also, I procrastinated a little too long to watch this stuff. I still need to get caught up on Ruby. I haven't done Ruby since a while. So, Larcade is his name. I keep forgetting it, but I know it starts with like an L. Yeah, I don't remember if Sting did the White Shadow Dragon before. It sort of seems familiar, because I know Gajiel did the Shadow, or the Black Shadow, whatever. So it seems like the Dragon Slayers can have two elements, kind of like Pokemon types. They have like a main element and then like a sub-element. Of course, I guess it would be like three, because they're all dragons, so it would be like a... Anyway. Yeah. That was an interesting episode. Yeah, I always wondered about, like, the different types of magic. It's always interesting to see new magics, and I've said it before, but it's always a shame that it's, like, on the enemy side, we don't get, like, more people with, on the good guy side, with interesting magic like that. And then when we do, they end up like Crime Sorcier or Rashion Seis or Minerva, who just completely get overpowered every time they face off against somebody else, and it's kind of annoying because it's also the fact it's like it's the whole anime. The enemies keep getting higher and higher, like more stronger and stronger, but it seems like everybody else, aside from like the main cast, doesn't keep matching up, because obviously we have Natsu and Gray, Lucy, Juvia, and Wendy, like all the main sort of fairy tale people, and then to a lesser extent, I guess the other Dragon Slayers, Sting and Rogue, but I haven't really seen any of the other characters kind of match that level. I mean, what's his face, Rufus? The one with the memory make stuff, he hasn't done a lot in the last couple of episodes. I haven't even seen him in the last couple of episodes, and he got completely overpowered by Bloodman in what we saw before. I mean, like, friggin' we Rufus and, no, Rufus is the lightning god slayer, so what's the dandy guy, the memory make guy? But I mean, even them, both of them got overpowered by just the Spriggan 12, one Spriggan 12 member, supposedly anyway. Don't know if Irene did anything, because it was Sabretooth and Lamia Scale, I think, at the... Or Mermaid... It was Mermaid... No. Mermaid Heel is... Yeah, it was Lamia Scale that was in the northern front, I think. Right? No. It was Lamia Scale and Mermaid Heel, and then it was Sabretooth and... Who else? Anyway, at the northern front. But where was I going with this? I've lost my train of thought. Right, the powers sort of thing. Because it only seems like certain characters get considered or keep getting stronger, and other characters kind of plateau. I mean, Minerva had a little bit, but once again, she was like on the enemy side when with the whole Tartaros thing. Like, she became sort of a demon during their... I say sort of a demon because she got undemonified, so I don't know if she was a full demon or not. Or, like, partial demon, artificial demon. Still don't know how she got undemonified. I wonder if it's like some purification or a healing magic that did that. Yeah, don't really have anything else really to talk about. aside from my rambling on the end part right here, just my thoughts. And I'm sure a lot of you have, the commenters have reasons or like things to add about that. If you agree or disagree, let me know what you think down in the comments, because I always like discussion sort of stuff. I may not reply to it, but I also like to look at them. I get the comments usually. I peruse the comments every once in a while, so it's interesting sometimes to see the comments. Of course, welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the internet, period. So yeah, this has been episodes, what did I just watch? 33 and 34, right? Fairy Tail. So leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll get the 9th OVA back up. I haven't replied to a comment saying that it got taken down, or like I haven't done it yet. It's like I just got taken down by YouTube, so I'll do a redirect for that, and that will be on my BitChute channel. Yeah, I still need to do redirects. I tried to upload the Saga of Tanya the Evil episode, or like the first one, and it's only viewable in South Korea for some reason. And, well, it's not published, so you can't watch it. I haven't published it yet, but it got blocked everywhere except South Korea for some reason. So I'm going to have to do redirects for Konosuba and Saga of Tanya the Evil as well. So you'll be seeing those eventually. I'll get around to them, like I get around to everything else within a few months, maybe. I'm terrible at time management. Except for this. For some reason, I usually try to stay on with Fairy Tail. It's weird. Priorities. Completely off. Anyway, this has been Orange Again. I've rambled on long enough. Leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later.
Did he say Dragneel? Wait, that's Natsu's last name, isn't it?
As a matter of fact, it is. Natsu is my father's younger brother, which would in turn mean that he's my uncle.
I also don't go in for, like, Japanese storytelling about, oh, that's my uncle.
What? The giant robot attacks them.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Arch enemy! He stopped my sword with his bare hands?
You have the wrong idea. You can't hold all the 12 to the same standard of the ones you've defeated so far.
What's wrong? Are you tired already?
And you believe you know him to his very core, do you?
So hungry. I can't take it anymore. I feel like I'm gonna starve to death.
Oh, please. Save me some. Ugh.